Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, my dears, my nasty birds, my honeys. Oh, pull up a chair and maybe grab a stress ball, because I hope you are holding on to your hats. The energy this week, it is absolutely buzzing. I cannot stand still today. I feel like I've stuck a fork in a toaster.
Oh, please do not stick a fork in a toaster. But hello to our nice-hearted listeners. It is so wonderful to be back with you. And you are right to be buzzing. I mean, when we look at the sky energies for the week of February 9th through the 15th, 2026, the atmosphere is, well, thick isn't the right word. It's highly pressurized. It is electric.
Electric is right. It feels like the season finale of a very expensive TV show where the budget ran out and they just decided to blow everything up.
That is a very dramatic way to put it, but honestly, you aren't wrong. This week is a massive, massive turning point. We are not just turning a page, we're starting a whole new book. If the last few weeks have felt like wading through molasses, slow, sticky, annoying, this week is the spark before the fire.
Okay, so tell us, wise one, what on earth is happening up there? Why do I feel like I drank 5 espressos and then ran a marathon?
Well, we have a kind of triple crown of events happening, but the headline, the absolute bold print news that defines not just this week but the next 2.5 years is Saturn.
Saturn. Ugh! The grandfather of time, the cosmic principle who gives you detention.
He is the lord of karma and structure, yes. And
Yeah.
for a long time, he has been swimming in Pisces. That was emotional, spiritual, a bit foggy. But on Friday, Saturn changes signs. He is entering Aries.
Aries, the first sign, the baby on fire.
Exactly. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is cardinal fire. It represents initiation, war, self-assertion, and speed. So imagine taking the strictest, slowest planet Saturn and putting him in the fastest, most impulsive sign Aries.
So the strict teacher is putting on combat boots and sprinting. That sounds exhausting.
It is a boot camp energy. It is saying, enough dreaming, build something now. But that is just the hard work. We also have the softness coming in. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and money, is moving into Pisces on Tuesday.
Ooh, I love this out of that. Pisces is where Venus is happy, right? Less boot camp, more bubble bath.
Precisely. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Think of it like a queen staying in the presidential suite of her favorite hotel. She is pampered, she is powerful, and she is generous. So we have this incredible contrast. Saturn is yelling, go, go, go in Aries, while Venus is whispering, relax, dream, and love in Pisces.
And don't forget the crazy rebel in the corner, Uranus.
Absolutely. Uranus has just gone direct in Taurus. It was asleep well, retrograde, and now it is awake and picking up speed. The planet of shocks, surprises, and sudden changes is fully online.
So let me get this straight. We have a drill sergeant shouting orders, a romantic poet reciting sonnets, and a crazy rebel blowing things up with fireworks, all at the same dinner party this week.
That is the perfect analogy. It is a chaotic dinner party, but the potential for growth is enormous. And for one sign in particular, this is deeply, deeply personal.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Let's talk about our stubborn, luxury-loving, snack-hoarding friends, Taurus. My dears, my honeys, if you are a Taurus or Taurus rising, listen up. Put down the cheese plate. Actually, keep the cheese plate. You might need the comfort because this is all about you.
It really is. Taurus has been the main character of the cosmic drama since 2018 because Uranus has been in their sign. But this week brings a specific, very potent flavor for them.
Okay, so let's unpack this for our Taurus friends. But I have to ask, Saturn in Aries. For Taurus, that hits a very weird place in their chart, doesn't it?
It does. This is where we need to get a little technical to understand the why. For Taurus, Aries is the 12th house.
The 12th house. That sounds spooky. Isn't it the house of hidden enemies and ghosts?
It is the house of the subconscious, the hidden spiritual retreat and endings. It is often called the womb and the tomb. It is where things dissolve before they are born.
The tomb. Great. You are really selling this to our nice-hearted listener.
Stay with me. When Saturn, the planet of material reality and cleaning up, enters the 12th house, it initiates a period of spiritual spring cleaning, but like deep cleaning.
Ugh, cleaning. Taurus likes a clean house, but they generally want to hire someone else to do it while they nap.
Exactly. And that is the friction. For the next 2.5 years, Saturn is going to be asking Taurus to clear out the closet of their soul. It is about identifying the self-sabotaging behaviors, the old fears, the addictions, or the toxic relationships they have been holding on to.
And we know Taurus loves to hold on to things. They are the hoarders of the Zodiac. I might need this receipt from 2005. I might need this grudge from high school.
Precisely. Taurus finds safety in accumulation. Saturn in the 12th house is saying safety comes from release. It is a massive psychological shift. It's a detox.
Detox sounds like work, but Taurus loves a spa day. Can we frame it as a 2-year soul spa?
I love that. Yes, it is a soul spa, but a serious one. Not just cucumbers on the eyes, but actually sweating out the toxins in the sauna until you feel light.
Sweating out the toxins, I like that. But don't be afraid, my nice-hearted listener. It's for your own good.
And historically, if we look back, the last time Saturn was in Aries was roughly 1996 to 1998. If you're old enough to remember that time, think about what was ending in your life then. What were you preparing for? Because usually, after Saturn leaves the 12th house, it enters the first house, which is your sign. So this is literally the preparation for the main event of your life that starts in 2 years.
So don't panic. You are just backstage getting your costume on.
Correct. But while you are backstage, you have to deal with the ghosts in the dressing room.
Okay, enough about ghosts and cleaning. Give me the sugar. Tell me about Venus. I know Taurus is ruled by Venus, so this move into Pisces must be delicious for them.
It is absolutely delicious. On Tuesday, Venus moves into Pisces. For Taurus, this lights up their 11th house. This is the house of social circles, networks, friends, and hopes for the future.
Wait, so you're saying Taurus needs to get off the couch. I know they hate that. They want to network from bed.
I know. But not this week, my dears. The energy is out there. This is incredibly supportive for networking, joining new groups, or just being seen. Because Venus is exalted here, people are going to be drawn to Taurus. They are going to seem more charming, more magnetic, more empathetic.
So it's a popularity contest, and Taurus is winning.
In a way. It's a great time to mix business with pleasure. Because Venus rules money for Taurus, and the 11th house rules gains from career, you might find that a friend introduces you to a new income opportunity.
Ooh.
Or you join a club and meet a future business partner.
Or a future romantic partner.
Oh, absolutely. Friends to lovers is a very common trope with Venus in the 11th house. The vibe is very social butterfly, but with a deep emotional connection. It's not superficial.
That sounds lovely. So on one hand, Saturn is saying, go to your room and think about what you did. And Venus is saying, come out and party with your friends.
It is a balance. And the wisdom here is, you need the social support from Venus to help you through the internal deep dive with Saturn. Don't isolate yourself completely. Lean on your team.
Okay, so we have the party with Venus and the cleanup of Saturn.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about the wild card, Uranus.
Yes.
You mentioned Uranus is awake in Taurus. What does that actually mean for their daily life? Because Uranus is chaotic.
Uranus is the great awakener. It rules electricity, nervous impulses, and sudden breaks. Since 2018, Tauruses have had their stability shaken, they've changed careers, moved houses, maybe dyed their hair blue.
Or decided to become a goat farmer on a whim.
Exactly. With Uranus moving direct now and picking up speed, there is a massive push for authenticity. If you have been faking it in your job, in your relationship, in how you present yourself, the universe is going to surprise you into making it real.
Oh, so if you're a Taurus pretending to like your boring office job, Uranus might just whoosh, make it disappear.
It might, or it might give you a sudden, brilliant idea, a lightning bolt moment to start that business you've always dreamed of. But I want to touch on the physical aspect because the source material is very specific about this.
The physical aspect, like body aches.
The nervous system. In medical astrology, Uranus rules the electrical currents in the body. Taurus rules the neck, throat, and the physical senses. When you put high-voltage electricity, which is Uranus, into a sign that likes to be slow and grounded, Taurus, you get static.
Static. You mean anxiety?
Yes. Jitters. Insomnia. Feeling like you are vibrating. If a Taurus feels anxious this week, it isn't just in their head. It is literally excess energy in their nerves.
So what do? Eat cake? I feel like cake grounds me.
Cake is good for the soul, but for the nerves, you need discharge. The sources suggest heavy physical movement.
Oof, exercise. Taurus is going to hate this advice.
I know, but think of it like a lightning rod. You need to ground the energy, punch a bag, go to a sauna and sweat, lift heavy weights. Or, since Taurus is an earth sign, literally go stand on the earth with bare feet. You need to burn off that electric Uranus energy so it doesn't turn into mental loop thinking.
Hear that, my dears? If you feel like you're going to explode or if your left eye starts twitching, don't panic. Go punch a pillow. Go stomp around in the garden. Then eat the cake.
Balance is key. But truly, somatic release is the secret weapon for Taurus this week.
Let's look at the flow of the week specifically. Because looking at the timeline, Monday seems a bit spicy.
Monday is a bit spicy, yes. We have Venus squaring Uranus.
Squaring? That sounds like a fight.
It is tension. A square is a 90-degree angle, which creates friction. Since Venus rules relationships and money, and Uranus rules shocks, Monday might bring a surprise.
A bad surprise.
Not necessarily bad, but disruptive. Maybe a friend cancels plans last minute. Maybe a check doesn't arrive when it was supposed to. Maybe you realize you don't actually like the person you're dating.
So Monday is deep breath day. Do not flip the table on Monday.
Correct. Do not panic on Monday. Just ride the wave, because the energy shifts so fast. By Tuesday, Venus enters Pisces, and that beautiful, soft energy comes in. The middle of it is much, much smoother.
And what about later in the week? I saw something about Mercury in the North Node on Thursday. That sounds important.
It is incredibly important. The North Node represents our collective destiny, where we're supposed to be going. On Thursday, Mercury, the planet of communication and ideas, aligns perfectly with it.
So a destiny phone call.
Yes. It is a karmic download. Pay close attention to conversations you have on Thursday. Pay attention to random thoughts that pop into your head while you are driving.
Write it down, my honeys.
If you have a brilliant idea for a new snack invention on Thursday, that is the universe talking to you.
It absolutely could be. It's a moment of clarity amidst the chaos. It's the universe handing you a map.
I have to ask you something, though. We're talking about Taurus here. We've been roasting them a little bit.
With love. Always with love.
Of course. But Saturn in Aries is fast, impatient, fire. Taurus is slow, steady, deliberate, earth.
No.
Is this combination going to be a disaster? Is it going to be like a turtle trying to ride a motorcycle? Oh, that is such a funny image. It is a clash of speeds, absolutely. Taurus wants to sit in the garden, smell the roses, and make sure the soil is perfect. Saturn in Aries wants to bulldoze the garden to build a high-intensity gym.
Oh my God, can you imagine a Taurus being told to hurry up for 2.5 years? They're going to be so grumpy. They're going to need a lot of patience.
They will, but actually think about it. It might be exactly what they need. Taurus can get stuck. They can get comfortable in their discomfort because change is scary. Saturn in Aries is the kick in the pants to finally clear out that closet.
That's true. Sometimes you need a fire under your chair to get moving.
And you know, Tauruses are famous for being hangry, right?
Oh, totally. Do not get between a Taurus and lunch. It is dangerous.
Well, maybe they can channel that hangry fire energy into spiritual growth. Channel that impatience into getting things done.
I am so hungry for spiritual enlightenment.
Exactly. Channel that fire. But remember, with Venus in Pisces, do it with compassion. Be kind to yourself while you are running that marathon.
So it's a marathon, but you're allowed to wear comfortable shoes and have snacks along the way.
I think the stars will allow that. In fact, Venus in Pisces insists on it. Be gentle with yourself.
Good. Because otherwise the Tauruses would just go on strike. And nobody wants a Taurus strike. Nothing would ever get done.
So true. But looking at the broader picture, this week is really the calm before the storm, or as we said, the spark. We have eclipse season coming up later in the month, so this week is the time to get grounded.
Grounded. Got it. So let's recap for our Taurus listeners, because we threw a lot of astrology soup at them. What is the mission for this week?
The mission is threefold. First, don't hide. Venus in your 11th house wants you to connect. Go out, see your friends, network. The opportunities are in the people.
Second,
start preparing internally. Saturn is knocking on the door of your subconscious. Don't be afraid to look at what's in the basement. Start the soul spa detox. Third, regulate your nervous system. If you feel jittery, move your body. Shake it out. Trust that the sudden changes, the Uranus energy, are leading you to a more authentic version of yourself.
And if something leaves your life right now,
If something leaves your life, a person, a job, a habit, let it go. It wasn't meant to come with you into this new chapter. It is dead weight.
that is such good advice. Let it go. Easier said than done for a Taurus who likes to hold on to everything.
Burn the receipts. It is time for the new.
Okay, my dears, so grab your friends, go out for a nice dinner, make sure it's on Tuesday when Venus is happy, and get ready to clean out your spiritual closet.
My dear Taurus friends, trust the flow. You have survived the last few years of absolute chaos with Uranus. You can handle this new chapter with grace. The energy is peaceful and fruitful if you let it in.
Yes, sending you all plenty of positive energy.
Yeah.
Your Taurus spirit is waiting for big surprises next week or month. It is going to be a ride, but a good one.
A very significant one. You are being upgraded.
Now, in order not to miss those surprises, because you know we love to gossip about the stars, don't forget to subscribe to our channel called What Do Stars Say?
Yes, please do. And if you liked our interpretation of this week's sky, let us know. Don't be shy. Share your comments with us. We love reading them. Tell us, are you feeling the soul spa energy?
Or are you just feeling the hangry energy? Let us know.
Take care, my dears.
Bye, my honeys.
Yeah.
See you in those stars.